What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. In the last episode, we finished up in Aquaria Towers, and in this episode, all that remains to do here in Summer Forest, outside of, well, obviously, the levels that we need to go back to and complete, which we will do in due time, we only have our flying level and our boss level that remain. So we're going to be heading on into those in this episode, and I actually need to make sure I'm going the right way to get to it. I believe, yeah, right here is our Ocean Speedway, which is our flying level. So let's do this thing. Okay, so the thing about these flying levels in this game is that they actually have multiple objectives. Well, they have two. They have the all-in-one that you need to get, obviously, just like in Spyro 1, but they also have a bit of a different objective. Now, I'm going to charge my way through these instead of trying to flame them. Oh, my goodness. Because I just find this to be a little bit easier. Now I'm just going to use the D-pad. It's, you know, the freaking explosions are like obstructing my vision. There we go. And now we can start going after all of these boats and all these other gates that we have to fly through and whatnot. But yeah, there's another objective that we have to then come back and do, and it involves finding Hunter, which I will point him out once we come back. And I am going the wrong way. Woo! Jeez! No, get down, get down. Thank you. Oh gosh, we're fine. Okay, we are going to have to fly up again. There we go. Almost got them all, and that should do it. And now all that remains is the boats. And we got to get over to them as quickly as possible. It's not too hard, though, as they're all kind of going in a specific path. And they're also worth 3 seconds a pop, so that's not too bad either. Get this guy next. Okay, just don't hit the water. Yeah, not the best path that I took this time. It was a little bit sloppy, but I still got it to work. But now we are going to head back in here and go after the second challenge. All right, now that you've gotten the all-in-one, once you retry the level, you're just going to want to head on over here to the stands. And instead of actually talking to Hunter, you just need to talk to this lady right here. So yeah, we just basically need to start a race. We need to go up against the champion, who is, in fact, Hunter.
Meet the course champion. In order to win the race, you must fly through all the rings. But beware, if Hunter flies through a ring first, the ring will start to shrink.
This challenge is actually somewhat difficult. It's not really a race. It's more of a just fly through the rings as Hunter does kind of thing, and you have to know what path he's going to take. But otherwise, it's not really that bad. He doesn't really take the most, I suppose, orthodox route. Like, it's not a route that you would just naturally expect just by looking at the rings. You actually need to, like, be aware and constantly follow him. So there we go. So whenever the rings turn green, obviously that means that they are going to start to shrink. So make sure you don't miss any, otherwise you are screwed, because once it shrinks out of existence, you lose. So we'll go down this way. Just stay behind him. It's really not so bad. There we go. And Spyro is, in fact, the only game in existence that can make flying through rings fun. I know, isn't that amazing? All right, we're going to have to get back up on our wings again because couldn't really avoid landing on the ground there. There we go. Let's keep going this way. Oh, gosh. Up. Shoot. Hurry. It's very easy to make those mistakes. And those rings actually shrink quicker than it seems. Like, they're not shrinking right away. But if you like lose track of Hunter, they'll be gone before you know it. Just keep following him. We only got 3 left to go through, and they're all way out there over the ocean, so it won't be too bad. 1, 2, and then there's the last one. We can just make a beeline right for it. Even though we don't, like I said, we again don't technically have to win or anything.
Spyro, that was some excellent flying.
Well, thank you, miss. And now, all that's left for this episode is to go take down the boss. Also, is she looking at the camera? Like, does she know something that I don't? Because that's a little bit weird. All right, so all that remains now is for us to go over and talk to Alora. And she will open up the door to the final boss room. So let's do this thing.
Well done, Spyro. Now that you have 6 talismans, this door will open.
And from here, we just drop down in and begin.
Before you get to the castle dungeon, Spyro, I thought that you might want to know how Ripto and his monsters arrived in Avalar. You see, last week in the winter tundra, the professor was working on some new super portal technology.
There, that's the last orb in place. Now let's see. All we need are some coordinates.
Yeah? How about 22475? That's my birthday.
No, Hunter, don't!
What?
Get off me, you useless buffoons! Why can't either of you? Where are we? No dragons? Wonderful. Crush, go back and pack my bags. We're moving in. Say hello to your new king.
Professor, shut it down! Hurry!
Oh my, I can't see the switch. I think I've broken my glasses.
Crush, go through the portal, you idiot!
Tell all your friends to take the orbs and scatter them throughout Avalar. Quickly!
Now! Go! Crush, get the orbs now! Now, you despicable little creature! I'll kill you!
This is bad news for Avalar. Hunter, why didn't you chase him?
Yeah. I would have gone after him, but didn't he say something about not liking dragons?
Professor, could we catch a dragon to help us?
Yes, I think so. We'll need a world that has an alignment much better suited to intercepting one of these creatures. How about Glimmer?
And so for our first boss battle, we have to go up against Crush. Now this is actually quite an involved first boss battle, actually. So what you want to do is you want to basically fire him, let him smash the ground, and then he's going to drop those rocks on top of him, and then basically just repeat this for a little while. But dodge his attacks as he sends them flying. He's invincible while he's standing in the blue flame, just an FYI, but use that as an opportunity to get closer and then dash away so he can't hit you. And there you go. Pretty darn simple. Now he is going to start to change things up with his attack types as you go throughout the fight. So the next one, he'll fire these at you, and then again, use that opportunity to get to him and then run away. All you got to do is flame him, let him crush himself again, and pretty darn simple. So again, use this as an opportunity to get closer to the guy. There we go. Run to him, and run away. Oh, he's running after me now. Wait for him to get closer. There we go. Now move away. Sometimes he gets a little stubborn like that, and he's not willing to just smash the ground where he was. All right, do that again. He's firing him a little faster this time. Quick. Couldn't get to him in time. That's okay. He does move a little bit faster as the fight goes on. Burn him. Do your thing. Right there. There we go. Okay, we only need 2 more hits, and then we'll be good. Do it again, buddy. Come on. Get him. There we go. Okay, all we need is 1 more hit, and we should be good to go. This fight actually gave me a little trouble the first time that I ever did it. Like, no joke whatsoever. It was something. But there we go. That's all it takes. Pretty darn... Well, I wouldn't even say simple.
No, Crush! You may have been able to defeat that simpleton, but golf will be more than a match for you.
Bring it on, Shorty.
Golf, come here now! Destroy him, and make sure it's painful. What? Go! Get me out of here! So long, dragon.
What a wuss.
That Ripto has caused enough damage. All his meddling has cost me a fortune. If it wasn't for Spyro, I'd be bankrupt. Oh, if Ripto were here, I'd give him a piece of my mind. In fact, I'd give him a lot more than that. I was a champion bantamweight boxer at university, and I still know a few moves. Take that, and that! No! Why, you...
And welcome to the next main area, the next main hub, which is called Autumn Plains. So, as soon as we make it here, we are actually given access to the climb ability, which I will be getting in the next episode, because this episode has gone on for way too long. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the next episode, we're going to go grab that climb ability, and then instead of jumping into any of the new levels, we're going to be going back to Summer Forest and taking care of all of the stuff that we missed in the previous levels. So, with all that said, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode very, very much, and I will see you all in the next one.